Oh, good day, farmers. How are we doing today? Last video I said I was going to give y'all, well, I don't think I said it in the last video either. But anyway, today we're going to be doing grass updates and equipment updates and just general updates since I've been off YouTube for a while due to college and other things. I'm actually going to college out of state, so I really haven't been here in a while. And now, due to this current situation on this planet, I am now home for until mid-May about. And so kind of just want to look at this field and just see what's going on. Check weed growth. It's actually looking like it's doing its job. The 240, even in this field that really didn't get too much of it, it's a lot of the grass plants are just dying. But yeah, so as you can see, it looks very green out through here. It's actually doing quite well comparatively. Doing quite well compared to last year already. So, and this field didn't even get that much spray, as I was saying in the sprayer video. This field, the sprayer was having a lot of issues. And so we're going to take a hike to the back field down there, and we will look at where the spray actually laid down real nice and see how it's doing. Alright, so we're down here at the other field now. We're going to see how the weed eradication is going. And it looks as though it's going pretty well. It's actually taking them out. Like, I mean, these, they're curling up, that's for sure. I don't think it laid it on quite as much as I wanted it, but it certainly has done its damage. You can see that they still look like they're alive, but if you zoom in real close, they're curling up. So yeah, I mean, that's about it for the grass. The other Slade's field is still looking pretty bad. Just in general, like, all of this in here is shriveling up and dying. You can see that because this was all just weeds. It's all got knocked back. There's not much grass in that area, but hopefully we'll get a little more as the year progresses and we get the warm seasons that come up. Get all that warm season grass in there, and I should be doing good. In the middle here too, I laid down fertilizer real thick in here, and it looks like I made this middle part of this field green up quite a bit. So you can see it's quite green out here. It's looking real nice. So hopefully we'll have a good first cut here in another month or so. Hopefully it stays warm so we can actually cut hay that soon. And yeah, other than that, we got some equipment updates to do, like the co-op, and what I'm going to be doing with that, because that is a big project. I'm thinking that I'm going to undertake a pretty major rebuild on that sucker, simply because the engine is got a pretty good knocking in it. I think it's a wrist pin, but not quite sure. And of course we got this thing, the red rocket, I guess. Freaking red rocket. The old Yamaha G11. I put the original motor back in it, but it needs a carburetor. So yeah, we'll do a little bit more walk around, I guess. I mean, there's not really much has happened here since when the last I uploaded, I didn't upload anything for the 2019 season. It didn't go that well. you could say 2019 season was a lot of weeds, and it was incredibly wet for the first half of the year. Like, we didn't get first cut until June 20th last year, and this year it's been a lot drier. Yeah, this year it's been a lot drier so far. I've been able to actually get in the fields and do stuff. Like last year, between now and, well, actually between right around May and the end of June, it rained every day, almost non-stop. So it really took a toll on the, well, it made the grass incredibly tall, and it made the ground wet enough that I could not get in there and do anything. But as you can see here, due to the fact that we had the issues with the nozzles, we only used about a half tank of spray. So that half tank, I gotta clean the nozzles out again and probably blow all the hoses out, get all the crap out of them. And then we will be laying a bunch of it on the smaller field, and what's left of it's going to go on the last half of Slades. Other than that, there's not really that much going on here. Guess we'll go back up to the house, show you the John Deere, because we did do a little refresh on that. It needs an oil change and stuff like that, but other than that, it's ready to go for the season. Yeah, you can see just how green that hayfield is. Like, it looks good. So I'm almost thinking about maybe doing some corn again this year. About maybe doing the corn again this year. Maybe some corn and green beans. I don't know. Depends on whether we can get seeds. What do we got here, Pops? Tell me what we got here.
Sad old man.
What do we do? What do we do to this thing? Well, we did put one new piece on it, and that's the hood. So, other than that, it's the same old freaking John Deere. I was just telling the people about the hay fields, how they look good this year.
They do look good.
Except for Slades, it still looks pretty sad.
Does it really?
Yeah, looks very sad. There's underlying grass, but that's about it. There's not much there.
What's wrong with that piece of property?
Don't know. It was still very wet when I went over there, though. Like, when I sprayed. Didn't sink, but it's pretty wet.
That's probably its problem, is it's not drained very well.
Yeah. And the front half looks real good. It's mostly grass. But the back half of it is pretty bad.
That's the part that has that huge ditch in it.
Yeah. So,
what are you going to do?
I don't know.
That you can do.
Not really. Unless we take the tiller over there, but that's just, abuse the tiller.
Yep. Yes, it will.
Well, howdy, folks. Back here in the editing office again. You can see we got the Dale flag back here. Yeah, here's the Dale. So, yeah. Anyway, that was, try not to make that too lengthy. But, yeah, that's about it for around here. There's not really that much going on. So, we should be fixing the sprayer here directly and get back in fields. It's very warm today, but it's supposed to be very windy for the next few days, so I probably won't be doing much, but what are you going to do? So, alright, that's about it for today. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.